I'm about as real as they come.
All my beats tailored by Joe. House Digital.
Maserati Rick in Detroit. Convertible bird in Miami. Graduated summa cum laude. Strip club made a tsunami. Carlton Hines with the ball game. Grateful Edmonds with the snowflakes. Craig Pettis in the M-Town. Sal Magluta with the boat game. Falcone with the cocaine. Like Freeway Ricky with the plug game. Like Monster Cody in South Central. Larry Davis from close range.
I don't have an issue with Troy Ave. I think his music is mediocre, and he tried to portray this image that he was making greater music than everybody in the city when he wasn't. You know, it was like a time when Bobby Shmurda was the hottest person in the city. He was trying to say he was the best, trying to take the, I was I had to be the person to interrupt that. So I just feel like he's a fraud rapper. He never was a drug dealer. This dude is just weird. You know what I mean? So that's really it. It's no issues with Troy Ave.
So what did you say that kind of got, because he just released this song about you. So
yeah,
what did you say
a 3-minute diss record. I think it was his best record ever. I actually like the record. I played it 76 times. What did I do? I bothered him for 5 years, just on social media, just calling him out on different things, you know what I mean? He likes to bully little scrawny white people, but when it come to, dudes this, he think could take him on, he falls back. So I think at this point he decided to attack me after 5 years of attacking him is because now I'm on MTV and shit like that, and I have a podcast that's jumping off tax season. So I feel like he probably just used that oh yeah, I know he ain't gonna jump all the way out the window, but he's not too smart.
Twitter fingers, how many times you gonna tweet me? I'm always on the flyer, guess you too scared to meet me.
Hell no, I've confronted him though. I've been in his video shoots with Mano. This was last year, April, and I've been harassing him for 5 years. So he needs to stop it. He knows, it's some shit. That was some backed up shit for you to rap about a nigga that don't rap for 3 minutes. You know what I mean? That was deep. My favorite line was, Cass beat you up in jail. Guess what, y'all? Cass did beat me up in jail. But guess what? I beat Cass up 3 times before that. He got me arrested. You know what I mean? I'm what the fuck do you mean, my nigga? So what? I lost mad fights. Niggas you still want to fight me, though? Know what I mean?
They were shooting us up there? What the fuck is everybody running for? What am I doing, man? I up there? Is it crazy up there still? It's just still crazy up there? That's just still crazy up there? Somebody got hit? Somebody got shot up there? No. I'm about to go figure the broom, nigga. Don't do that, bro. What you mean? What you scared of, nigga? Go. Yo, somebody got hit up there. I need an ambulance over here.
Is it upstairs?
Yo, that shit's upstairs? Oh, I think they out here. What's she have on? That shit's upstairs, though? Somebody got hit upstairs? I don't know.
What location? Southwalk? What is it? This is East 15 and Urban, please. Where the stairs to the green room? Exit right here, green room. No, we got the cops here. We got cops.
Somebody got hit upstairs, huh?
Ma, you good?
Yeah.
Anybody upstairs? Anybody up there? Yeah, somebody hit there. Anybody upstairs? That's it. Nobody else. No. Why guys? What is that? She got shot? Yes. God! Hey! I need a bus over here. I got somebody hit. I need a bus over here. I got somebody hit. Good job, guys. Open up. He's got hit. I got somebody that shit back here. Good job, guys. Good job. Get out of the way. I got somebody that shit back there. Right there. He's in. Come on. Bring up. You're good. Get out of the way.
A popular hip-hop podcaster arrested in connection with the deadly shooting at Irving Plaza last May faced a judge today.
All right, as Lisa Evers shows us, federal prosecutors think they've got more than enough evidence to prove that he is the trigger man.
There were some stunning claims in a case here at federal court that has disturbed many in New York's hip-hop community. A federal prosecutor says a popular podcast host known for shooting off his mouth was also shooting off a gun inside Irving Plaza last May, but his attorney denies the charges. 31-year-old Daryl Campbell, better known as multimedia personality Taxstone, went before a judge in federal court to be arraigned on 2 federal gun charges, including gun possession by a convicted felon. His attorney Kenneth J. Montgomery told me outside the courthouse Campbell is not guilty.
We deny all those charges.
In court papers, federal prosecutors say DNA retrieved from the Caltech 9mm handgun on the grip, the magazine, and the trigger indicate it was Campbell's weapon, and that he fired the shots that wounded rapper Troy Ave and 2 others and killed Troy Ave's bodyguard, Ronald Banga McFadder, last May. Montgomery says there's more to all of this.
Obviously, there's going to be discovery turned over and more facts and perhaps 3,500 material in the federal system, so I'm going to reserve any comments about facts until the appropriate time.
Prosecutors say Troy Ave picked up the gun after being shot and that it's the one we see him allegedly holding in the video released by the NYPD. In court, the prosecutor painted a picture of Campbell as a violent felon, not a well-intentioned media figure. He has over 20 arrests and 2 felony convictions, but his attorney says he put those problems in his past and is now out to help others.
I think what's made Daryl, and people know him as Taxstone, so popular is that he's able to reach audiences that traditionally people can't.
At Montgomery's request, the judge approved a bail package for $500,000 that also includes house arrest. As for Troy Ave, he remains free on bail on attempted murder and weapons possession charges. In Lower Manhattan, I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5 News.
Yo, we back. It's your boy Popalot, Mobb Ties. We on our way to NY with it, Brooklyn to be exact. Where we gonna talk about a guy by the name of Daryl Campbell, but the streets know him as Tax. Most of y'all know him as Tax Season. Now, a little bit about Mr. Campbell. He was born August 14th, 1985. He's a Twitter and a podcast host, formerly a rapper. Now, a lot of people might be familiar with his Tax Season podcast that was broadcasted on the Loudspeaker Network. Some people might know him from Twitter, just from going off and having beef about everything from Troy Ave, the Troy Ave Joey Badass beefing back and forth with Whack 100, getting in beef with the Chicago dudes over Young Ma, over the line in the song that she said about Tuka. Just it could be a bunch of stuff, but most people, I'm sure y'all familiar with Taxstone, and if y'all don't know him from that, I'm sure y'all know him from the shooting that happened at Irving Plaza with Troy Ave, where they still trying to figure out exactly what happened. Right now in the media, the details, I guess it don't look like Taxstone looked like he pled guilty to the gun charge, which saying that he the one that brought the gun into Irving Plaza. He said he got it in through a back door or whoever. However, not sure how he pled guilty, but I saw they said that his DNA was on the handle, the clip, and the pistol. You know, that shit could have happened any kind of way. Sweat, could be anything. Could have been tussling for the gun. But Tax was born in East New York, Brooklyn. He's from Honduras, or he has Honduran ancestry, I should say. And he pretty much got his following by just being who he is on Twitter, just speaking his mind. I want to say he launched his first podcast March 18, 2015, so it's fairly new. Ain't been out a long time since that incident happened. And the podcast was on a network that is run by Combat Jack. Shout out to Combat Jack. You see what he's doing for the culture. Now, the incident that pretty much landed him, I want to say, on this Mobb Ties, even though they say he a 2-time felon with 20 arrests, so he probably could have been on here prior. I remember watching a story about him on the internet about how niggas shot him in the eye for bullying. Kind of remind me of the typical Brooklyn niggas. A lot of niggas is just gonna be who they is, and that's gonna be that. You're gonna have to get used to them niggas. But yeah, the incident that landed him on here happened in January 16, 2017. Actually happened at the beginning of this year. Don't even seem like it was that far away. But he was arrested in connection with the shooting death of Ronald McPlatter. And he pretty much is also responsible. I guess he's going to be charged with shooting Troy Ave. I don't know, all this shit is alleged. But yeah, they pretty much charged him with being a felon in possession of a firearm and receiving the gun through interstate commerce, because the show was in New Jersey, and they're alleging that he bought the gun with him from Brooklyn. And like I said, authorities allege that Campbell's DNA was found on the trigger, the hand grip, and the magazine of the 9mm Caltech. So it's just hard. We're gonna see what happened in the court. I don't know which, I guess for real, y'all niggas just get in the comment box and let me know exactly how y'all think this shit gonna play out for real. I know this shit two-sided. A lot of niggas don't fuck with Tax because the shit he say on the internet. Some niggas don't fuck with Troy because the shit that they heard Taxstone say. I'm neutral, fuck with both of them niggas. Niggas from Brooklyn, so niggas need to show love, not hate, but it is what it is. Y'all get in the comment box, let us know what y'all think about it, man. Y'all fuck with Troy Ave. Y'all fucking with Taxstone. Fuck y'all think happened. Anybody that was there, y'all niggas get in the comment box, let it be known. It's your boy Popalot, Mobb Ties.